view. What the boss's view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association. Joe.
All right, welcome to the YMA Nation podcast, episode number 26.
Wow, 26 already.
26
we are
already.
Here.
Wealth Building Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. I am Joe Wallace, and this is
Rebecca Wallace.
And today we have an interesting topic. We're going to talk about chasing your dreams.
What a way to start the week.
Not the money.
Not the money.
Chase your
Can I do
dreams.
both? No?
We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. You can do both. Can you do both? Is that a question or a statement?
Both.
I could do both. I want to do both.
Right.
If you guys are on, make sure you like, comment, and
subscribe
to the YMA Nation podcast channel. Down in the comment section, make sure you hashtag YMA Nation. Hint,
also,
hint.
Yeah. And also, we'd love to hear your feedback, questions you have about the podcast. So always put your comments and we'll try to get the responses out in a timely manner for any questions you have or just commenting on the content.
Real Estate Wednesday does well because people always leave questions in there about like buying a house or it's like call or we'll answer it and then call because it's better to like have a verbal conversation where you could like thoroughly understand definitely. So again, we have an interesting topic. We're going to talk about chasing your dreams and not the money. It's Wealth Building Monday. So on your path to wealth building, like chase your dreams and not the money. First thing we're going to talk about is most people chase their dreams. When you chase your dreams, it's a large percentage of the time the money comes because most people's dreams are built around success. So when most people think about like, man, I want to do this or I don't care if it's being an astronaut. Astronauts make astronomical money, right?
Right.
So no matter what your dreams is, it's a good chance that your dreams is like some like huge thing that you would love to accomplish.
Right.
And it's a good chance that the money is going to come with that. So go after your dream, chase your dreams. When it comes to like trying to chase whatever it is in your mind, like if you think right now back years, what was your dreams, let's say 5 years ago?
5 years ago, I wanted to be in sports management.
Sports management. If you guys watch Friday football, I guess you probably understand why she would want to chase that dream in sports management.
Yeah. I thought that it would be very interesting to be a sports agent and work with different athletes and, negotiating deals and things like that just always intrigued me. Well, prior to that, I was interested in becoming an attorney, a lawyer. But really, I've always had a passion for sports. And so
interesting. If you hear like her response, she didn't say, "Oh, like they make a ton of money." Like it was all about I always had a passion for, or I was like, so her dream is built around something that can't be broke.
But what's interesting is I didn't follow that path. I started school for that, but things led me a different direction. But if you look back on it and you think of sometimes your dreams come with sacrifice.
That's right.
So to be a sports agent, you're traveling all of the time, like to different states. You're always on the go. And being a female in that, not to be male or female,
or bias right towards the gender.
When you have children, and especially at when they're at a young age and they're coming up, as a mother figure, it's just harder to sacrifice that time away. Yeah. So, but I mean, we got the credit repair firm started and
credit repair firm.
Masters Credit Consultants.
Masters Credit Consultants. I heard of those guys. I heard they were pretty good. Guys, you might want to check them out. Masters Credit.
864-249-9466, right?
That's the number?
That's the number.
You know it by heart.
Yeah.
Say it again.
864-249-9466.
She's doing like her own ad right now. If you guys are
but it's okay.
interested in getting your credit improved in 2021, contact Masters Credit Consultants.
And then that led us to starting the real estate team, which is brokered under Keller Williams.
Mm-hmm.
So I still get to do my negotiating and helping people. It's just...
And you love it.
I do. I love real estate because at the end of the day, you get to see people meet their dreams. So it's still something that I love to do and helping others. And
you get paid well, too. So you see what comes along with chasing your dreams. And when you think of it, as a child, right now, if I was to just ask a 5-year-old, what do you want to be when you grow up? There's probably like a 90% chance if I took 10 kids and I asked them, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? It's a 90% chance that none of what they want to be at that age is going to happen. Right? I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a police officer, but then when they get older and they get more experiences in their life, and like, you know what, I want to do this, or I want to play sports now, or I want to, whatever it is, it changes.
But in some of those fields, unfortunately, the pay isn't that great.
Such as in what field?
Like firefighting.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
Police
That's right.
officers, or
starting at like $30,000, $35,000 a year. But
I mean, you can ultimately
move up
if you were to go to like the FBI or work for
I got a better example. Military.
Yeah.
Military. If you really look and break down the hours of work that you're doing, and I'm talking as a veteran, if you break down the hours of work, if you're doing like a 12-hour out there, like a 12-hour on, 12-hour off, and you see how much you get paid per month, it's like a small amount of money, right?
But those people have a passion, like EMS, like ambulance. You are EMS.
Because you're thinking about, I'm serving my country. There's a purpose behind this, right? So it's not all about the money. And there's a lot of people that when I made the decision to join, like I really had a core passion that I'm doing something that's larger than myself.
Right.
So really, and we're going to come back to this. As long as you understand how to budget money, then if I make $2,000 a month, as long as my expenses doesn't exceed my income, I should be able to say, okay, I could save at some point. Right. A lot of people live check to check, especially in the military, but you have to learn how to budget.
Right.
Chasing your dreams. So when you are chasing your dreams, you have to let that like totally dominate your spirit. So when you determine and say, wow, okay, I made my mind up. It's 2021. This is what I'm about to do. This is my dream. You have to allow that vision to totally dominate your spirit and everything that you do. So when you move on, like if you're driving for something and your mind is consistently thinking about how much am I going to make on this? How much is this deal? How much is this? How much is this? But you don't care. Like I see how excited you are. Like you're not gonna believe they closed on their house. You should have seen how happy they were, and I can see the joy in your face because the joy that you're helping someone from that experience. So when you're driving down it, you can't have a tunnel vision on just the money, because what will happen is, as soon as there's a negative impact on your financial status, it will drown you, because that was your whole focus, and you won't know how to accept that defeat or that downward trend of like, man, things are not going right. And that's why people quit or they crumble, because the core of what they was chasing was not like a true passion. That's why.
That's crazy that me and actually one of my buyer's agents was having that conversation last week. when she was in the office, we were discussing about just, even, and I'm not going to get on a real estate tangent, but how when you're working with a buyer, people can sense and feel what your intent is. You talk about intent a lot.
I do.
And a buyer, a home buyer can understand, look, if I'm really trying to help them, I'm not there for the money. They can feel that. You know what I'm saying? And when you're at that closing table and you're like, you good, you happy, or you're excited, and you're feeling those emotions with them, and you're not caring about the check. You know?
Yeah.
They appreciate that even more.
I agree. And I remember the first person when we first started searching for a home, and then we left that agent and found the lady who we closed with. What's interesting, the first agent, like, oh, you got your pre-approval, or you approved for $480,000, and let's go find you a house. Well, right now it's just X amount of people, so right now I'm just trying to find like a 4 or 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom,
right.
boom. But they see the money, man. If I can push him up, because like, hey, I want to stay at a certain range. I want my mortgage to not exceed here.
Right.
But when they start trying to send you houses, that's like $450,000. And because I don't know if they, in their mind, know how intelligent that person on the other side of the computer could be. Like, why are they sending me this home? And if I do the math on it, it's going to be like $400 or $500 more than I want. So why are they doing this? So it goes back to the intent, right?
Right. And the only time that you really see that with us is if the person wants more in the home. Then we say, well, if you're willing to go up on your monthly, then this is what you can get.
Right.
But
not trying to
comfortably,
force.
Right. If you're comfortable here, this is what the market's allowing. So it's all about intent and, because those are dreamers too. Their dream is to become a homeowner.
One thing about when you're chasing your dreams and not the money comes and goes. I know it sounds like something that you always hear. It comes and goes, but some things that can't be lost is memories.
Right.
So while you're out and you're chasing your dreams, I'm going to give an example, right? I love my examples, but if I look over time, right, and if you look from where you start with to where you are, the memories, the people that you start with, and when you end, the people that's still there, and you look back over that journey, those memories and experiences are irreplaceable.
Right. But what comes with that as well, I think, and you can speak on this, is just because you have a dream, it doesn't negate the hardships that you're going to go through to get to your ultimate goals. Right? Because in real estate, we always are seeing, not always seeing, but there's difficulties within transactions sometimes, and you have to get through those hurdles, and you got to help people through those hurdles.
Right.
So while you're progressing to your dream, through your dream to get to where you want to be, you have to have the right people around you to help you get through.
That is key. That is key. Yeah.
Obstacles.
And those experiences, I still talk about that, the agent, right? I think we were just talking about like last month. Because like you would never forget the people that help you.
Right.
Especially if the intent is truthful and pure, right?
Yeah.
Right. And if you sense that in someone and you're like, you know what, like they intentionally wanted to see us be happy and achieve things, then like you will never forget those people.
Right.
So as you are building and you're chasing your dreams, those people around you that's helping you, especially if they're moving up as you move up, which should be the case, not burning bridges as you move up, but as you're chasing your dream and your team around you, it's like all you guys are in sync and you're moving up together, the things you will never forget. The example that I was going to say, if I look back over where I started, I didn't start from money, right? I worked my butt off to get where I'm at, and we're comfortable, right? But if I look now, the things what comes with that is as I chase my dreams, more than one dream, because I'm always doing something. But again, the rewards of it is an increase in financial stability.
Right.
As you secure that, the things around you change, where you get more time for travel, you get more time to like help people with things like how we just did the Christmas toy giveaway. All of those things matters. Like the memories that, even if this is which it won't be, but just say like right now, I could think back over the last 5 years, like the kids back when the little girl got the jewelry, the necklace, maybe she was 5 or 6 years old, got a diamond necklace, right? You would never forget that hug that she gave.
Right.
Like those type of memories, I'll probably be 65 years old and see that picture and be like, wow, I wonder where that little girl is at right now. Like those type of memories. And she will probably never forget those things either. And hopefully things like that, when these kids see these things happening as they're chasing their dreams of life, like those memories will stick with them. And they're like, wow, I remember back when I was growing up, there was a group of people that used to always be out every year and hand out toys to us for free and have like rides out there and free food and drinks. And now that I'm in a position I could do the same.
Right.
So yeah, that's what it's all about, because
it's a continual cycle of generational giving back.
Giving.
Right.
I love that. Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, I agree completely that you have to create those things. And I think another thing is understanding what your dreams are, right? Because a lot of people have a dream and don't know how to obtain it.
Interesting that you said that. And that goes back to planning.
Yeah.
Right. I always hashtag you plan, you pray, and then you execute on your dream. And if it's a passion and you're chasing your dream, the things like the skills that it takes, those things could be acquired, as time goes on. You don't need to have everything mastered, but as you go on, you have to start. Or you'll be 60 years old and you'll look back at your life as, I wonder if I wonder, right?
Right.
And then you'll be that person that have regrets. Do it. Nice. Chase your dreams. Get out there. Chase your dreams. Don't do it for money, but be relentless at doing it.
Right.
When you just said that, what if you don't know how? Then you put yourself around people that do know how, or you rely on experts.
Right.
I'm good at financials, but I'm not doing my own taxes. Right. And I understand taxes. I'd rather put it into the hands of an expert, someone who has a license and who's been doing it for 20 years. Right. So it just makes sense though. As you start chasing your dreams, don't be afraid to put some of those things, be able to, what word I'm going to say, delegate. Delegation is so important, right? Don't be afraid to hand off things to people who have more experience.
Right. And a lot of people think that, I can save money by doing it myself. Well, that's great, but how much is it going to cost you if you do it the wrong way? Just because you tried to cut ends doing it yourself.
We see that all the time. We're not going to go into that.
We won't, but
we see that all the time.
As you're chasing your dreams, do things the right way to be able to make those dreams more obtainable, right?
Man, what I don't want to give people is the perception that I'm saying, don't go out there and get the money. Go get the money. I'm telling you, go get the money. When the opportunity is there, get the money.
Get the money.
But don't let that be, don't allow that to be like the core of like, I'm doing all of this just for the money.
So you answer my question. So I could do both, right?
You can't do both. Right, yeah. You can do both, but don't allow that to be like, I'm doing all this because I see this person driving a Bentley or a Mercedes and they got a big house and I want to be there. If you're chasing your dreams and it's built around success, all of that will come.
Right.
And it doesn't always have to be, you have to be on that same level or plateau with someone.
Right.
You can be happy chasing your dreams and be driving a Honda Accord. As long as you're in a good financial position.
Right.
Because a lot of people stretch themselves while they try to chase their dreams, and they think, while I'm chasing my dreams to make people feel that it's believable, I need to be driving a Mercedes because this person is driving that, or this person is driving a Jaguar, so I got to be driving a Jaguar, or this person is online doing all of these things and advertising, marketing, and spending money, and so I have to do that. This person is traveling, I have to match that.
Right.
But that's not the core of happiness when you're chasing your dreams.
Can I jump in?
You can jump in. Hold on.
Can I jump in?
Jump in.
So what's crazy is, and I keep going back to real estate because, you know, I lead the real estate team. So that's my examples, right? And one of the same agent, we were in a meeting with the admin and the agent, and they were like, so are you still looking at getting your broker's license?
Right.
Because that's one of my goals, right? And it's funny that you say that because I said...
Because I asked you that last month. Go ahead.
No, but what I said is, I said, yes, that's one of my goals. But I also understand that there's a time and a place for everything.
Timing, yes.
And I understand that the time that it takes to put into getting a broker's license is a lot of time you have to dedicate to studying, going to classes.
That's right.
Also, I have to make sure that I have a strong enough team that's going to be able to sustain while I'm doing that. So, you know, we're growing right now. We're getting ready to hire. We have a lot of things going on in our real estate team. And I said, so it's going to come. It's my goal. But I have to make sure that the timing is right for our team to be able to make that step, because there's so much responsibility that goes into owning your own brokerage. And, you know, other people are doing it and other people are successful and other people, you know, are doing their own thing.
But you're following your path.
I'm following
what makes sense for you.
My path, what makes sense for me. Not just for me, but I have people that I take care of up under me. And one wrong move could be detrimental to those people.
I always say that too, right? The decisions and mistakes that you make today could impact your future. So
yeah,
that
and
one
especially
error,
if you got people depending on you.
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
you know?
Definitely. Yeah.
So I have to make sure that I'm making the best decisions. And when you're going to, you know, reach your dream or whatever that is, always understand that, you know, your decisions in getting to your end goal and meeting your dream, you always are going to have people that are impacted by your decisions that you make along the way.
You know how I would like to end this is by a statement. You know, when you see anybody who has reached a high plateau of success, like a millionaire, multimillionaire, billionaire, when you pass away from this earth, no one remembers you for how much money. Like anyone that was successful, well, how much money did they have? I just know they was rich or they was wealthy,
right,
or they was a millionaire. No, tell me how much money. No one remembers. What they do remember you for is the things that you accomplish in life. And as you're moving through life, those accomplishments should be based around, I think I'm going to say if you were following me, it should be based around what? Your dreams.
Your dreams.
Your dreams. I'll say this person, Richard Branson, right? He's the owner of the Virgin Group, worth $4.1 billion.
Wow.
And at some point, like every human, he'll pass. But if I didn't bring up his name and people didn't go online, like, I'm going to go on Google and pull him up.
Right.
They would have, if you had heard of him, you would be like, oh yeah, that's the guy that's a billionaire.
Right.
But you probably would not have known his worth.
Right.
What you would know is if you did know his past, you say, oh yeah, Yeah, that's the guy who started Virgin Records, and he got his own island and his own airlines, Virgin Airlines. That's what they will remember you for your accomplishments. So even as in his story that he gives, he talk about like chasing his dreams and all the failures that he experienced while chasing his dreams. But it's one thing that he always do: when he fail, he maneuvers and come back.
Right.
So as you're chasing your dreams, just never give up. Never give up.
It's never gonna be perfect.
Never. It never. I promise you.
That's part of Real Estate Wednesday.
Real Estate Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Let's get ready for Wednesday then.
I told you on Football Friday that it's
how everything kind of ties in. Yeah, it's crazy how everything ties in, guys. But just remember that people will remember you for the great things that you do. And as you're moving through life, do it for the right purpose. Chase your dreams, not other people's dreams.
Find your passion.
Find your passion in life, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh,
there it is. There it is. Guys, thank you again for joining us for Wealth Building Monday.
Great Wealth Building Monday.
That was a really good Wealth Building Monday. Hey, can I get a clap? Ooh, I feel special. Y'all give it up. Give it a look at the audience out there. Hey, can we add boss moves to the end of this? Add that. So guys, don't log off. Watch Boss Moves, the video.
The video.
Boss Moves, Al Harris featuring Joe Wallace. All right, give it up. And make sure you stay tuned, because in February we'll have a new single, Joe Wallace and Al Harris. The song titled "Let's Go."
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Right now?
Let's go. Let's go.
Now?
Hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to YMA Nation Podcast. We will see you on Wednesday.
See, your problem is you can't see from that floor you on. You ain't know what was coming. YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association. Joe.
Basement style meetings, we too urban for the golf course. Discussing where to invest a few million offshore. As long as you an employee, your life is not yours. A boss cut his own check, don't wait for someone to write yours. I'm just a big advocate on entrepreneurship. Learn from mistakes of what previous entrepreneurs did. Poverty's a disease, I understand what the cure is.
Let me get back to the focus. focus of the chorus.
They say I'm a workaholic, but they helped me buy my mom her dream. Mercedes-Benz felt like a dream when I bought it. She broke down in tears when she saw it. Anyone could visualize the roadmap to success, but a boss draws it. It's 4 things that'll help you get your dollars up. You plan, you pray, you execute, then you follow up. Who do you contact to become a millionaire? If it isn't Joe Wallace, then who else?